In Half Past, a girl named Elizabeth is haunted by ghostly echoes from her past. Please welcome Writers of the Future judge, Todd McCaffrey.
Samantha Murray, author of Half Past, recently had to tell one of her small sons not to read his book while walking to school, as he might bump into a tree. Alas, she knows this from experience. Her stories have appeared in Lightspeed magazine and Daily Science Fiction. Samantha lives in Western Australia with her family of unruly boys. Please congratulate author Samantha Murray.
Hi. I wish that I'd known about Writers of the Future earlier. Back 31 years ago when the contest started, I was a child, but that was just about that time I started writing my first stories. However, I left it for a long time, and it's only the last 3 years that I've started to pursue it with earnestly. So 3 years ago, I wrote a story all the way to the end, which definitely helps. And I looked around for somewhere to submit it, and I found Writers of the Future. And then, after a long, nail-biting wait, they rejected it. But the contest provides a tremendous motivation to keep writing those stories. And that was the start of a lot of things for me. I'd like to thank everyone involved in Writers of the Future. The judges, all of the organisers who worked so hard behind the scenes to give us this experience. I'd like to thank Megan Kelchner, whose beautiful illustration of my story just blew my mind. I'd like to thank my family, my husband, watching at home, I wish he were here, and my 2 little boys who are also watching at home, if they haven't already become distracted and run off to play with their Lego, and who, when they were little, consumed all of my time and my sleep and my energy and managed to push a great big urgency button that made me realise this was the last minute. And if I wanted to do this, if I wanted to be a writer, I had to start now. So I did. Thank you.
Megan Kelchner, illustrator for Half Past, is from Rhode Island. Coming from a family full of artists and musicians, her parents had no problem supporting her in her artistic endeavors. Her inspiration for her work lies in everything from comic books to classical opera. Megan currently is attending Pratt Institute, where she majors in illustration. Please congratulate artist Megan Kelchner.
Oh my God, okay. This has been one of the craziest weeks of my life. Like, wow. It's been just amazing. Exhausting, but amazing. Exhausting, I guess you could say, in the best possible way. So I definitely have to say that, like, sincere thanks to L. Ron Hubbard, and this whole contest. It's been like, oh God, I'm losing everything that I was thinking of saying, but it's just, insane. I've met so many amazing people. Every other artist I've seen here, like all the other illustrators, and like everyone has been so inspiring to me. And as soon as I get home, or not really home, as soon as I get back to school on Wednesday, I'm gonna be, I'm just ready to get started all over again. Like, oh my God, like seriously. I don't know. I have quite a few people to thank. First of all, I definitely have to thank Sam Murray for her beautiful story. It was so fun to illustrate, and I definitely have to say that it's like possibly one of my favorite illustrations I've done so far. I have to thank my family and friends who, a lot of them couldn't be around, but some of them are watching from like near and far away. So hi. I have to, I think probably some of the most thanks have to go to my mom and my brother. My brother is only a year older than me, so my whole life he's been competition, as most siblings are. And so many thanks, literally just a ridiculous amount, to my mom. I'm not always great at showing it, of course, but she spent the last 20 years raising me and the past 30 years being a music teacher, so she was always there to support me, her and my dad. And unfortunately, for the past few years, she's also had to deal with the fact that my dad passed away. So just like she put me through college. I'm in my 3rd year. I've learned so much. And then I have to put like so much thanks to my friends too, who everyone I know has supported me through the tough times, and like just like me staying up late at night to get a project done for finals, or all night even. And then, of course, I have to thank my school for giving me those projects, because despite that, I've learned so much from Pratt Institute, so, like, ridiculous. Yeah, and again, just thanks to everyone. Thank you.